rugby, the sailing, the cricket, the indoor lawn bowls. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Vodafone Xs Tv, the undisputed, undiluted heavyweight champion of late night television. Be proud, Mum and Dad. We're number one, numero uno, Ichiban, thanks to Morrow. And we're the Clay Aiken of late night television, thanks to our friends at PlayStation 2 Invincible. And Nokia connecting people. We're in the zone. Shh, deep breaths.
Hey there, tough guy. Welcome to the big show. It's Vodafone Xs Tv. You know what? Later on in the show, it looks like everyone scored a goal. We'll give you a chance to win this autographed skateboard, this T-shirt, simply by becoming an XS Club Card member. All you got to do is watch this show and do some texting stuff.
Note to self, cut back on the steroids. Tonight on the big show, the DC video skateboarding, then Mundaka, Spain, the Basque Country host the ASP surfing. And we took to the Mad Professor, producer extraordinaire. We've got the Gravity Hill Dirt Championships of the world. Extreme mountain boarding. Because we are on the web, it's extreme. And a lot of people say to me, they say, Brooke, I'm at home alone. How do I get extreme by myself? And I say, get on the web, xs.net.nz. Extreme! Now we're off to skateboarding. In case you didn't know, a 13-year-old Ryan Sheckler won the X Games gold this year. They seem to be getting younger and younger, and none more so than Greg Myers. He is just 12 months old. Unbelievable but true. Look at him go. He's on the roids as well. Kids these days. The DC video. Now, if I told you once, I've told you 1,000 times, honey, the young kids, they don't have any staying power. Little Greg Myers couldn't hold it. He had to take a little nap, a kindy nap. Halfway through the session, enter Robbie McKinley. Kindy nap. Extreme! Yes, sirree, the DC video skateboarding. Go out there and grab it. Inspire yourself. You know, a great measure of the depth of a culture, the age of a culture, is its art. So surfing, being the oldest of the action sports culture, has a wealth of art. www.surfart.com is our website of the week. Check it out. Kind of an eclectic grouping of different arts that have been associated with surfing over the years. Oh, I like Orale, mi amigos. Now in asociaciones with El Patrones at Morrow, we whisk ourselves away to Mundaka, Spain for El Billabong Pro 2003 Colingua. We'll be kicking off tonight's festivities with some surfing from the earlier rounds. Of course, the feature of the ASP right now is the wrestle for first place between defending champ Andy Irons and ex-six-time world champ Kelly Slater as he tries to regain his crown. Of course, Slater would have to battle through the earlier rounds, and nothing is a foregone conclusion, as Andy Irons of Hawaii found out he may be a good-looking hunk of a man, but he was knocked out early on. Now he's a bit of twisted old man.
I'm sure Kelly will win, or Todd or someone, and it'll make it nice and exciting, so I don't know. For me, it's a bummer. For them, it's good, so.
As Andy Irons dealt with that time of the month, Kelly Slater dealt to the rest of the field. He knew that every round he advanced, he would gain more points on Andy Irons. I think Andy was crying by about now. In the bazaar. And while Andy Irons was weeping in the background, one of surfing's most consistent bridesmaids, Taj Burrows, earned himself some decent points as well. The West Australian boy did good. Little Aussie battler. Well, what do you know? Chopper the Surf over the course of the competition was genuinely inconsistent, and two Aussies would end up sharing third after this Atlantic swell. Perla came on in. Mick Fanning from the Gold Coast and Nathan Hedge from Narrabeen. If I was from Australia, I'd be from Woollamaralulu. Ngong. I tell you what, if I was Australian, I'd be happy as a West Sand boy right now, with 7 of the top 10 spots in the world being occupied by criminals. In fact, it's just Kelly Slater, Andy Irons and Taylor Knox holding off the evil Australian empire. Fanning would end up sharing third with Hedges. Meanwhile, Kelly Slater and Taj Burrows would progress to the finals. And you can bet your bottom dollar sunshine we will have those finals later on in the show when Burrows and Slater duel to the death. Actual death not included. Kelly Slater's hair is falling out.
You know, it seems like we're always doing things for you, and we're doing it again. We want you guys to become XS Club Card members. So everyone that does before December 25th, 2003 will go on the draw to win this Tony Hawk, Bucky Lessick, Sandro Diaz, Pierre-Luc Gagnon signed skateboard, as well as a Dub Bomb t-shirt. All you're going to do is get on any mobile network, text XS Space Club to 3355. Any mobile network at all, go for it, and you can become an XS Club Card member. Go. Well, no, watch the show, then go.
That's right, sweetheart. Any mobile network, XS Space Club to 3355, and you'll be part of the ultimate inner circle of trust that is the XS Club. Like the Pelican Club, but with giveaways and discounts on a whole range of goods and less naked ladies. Looks like everybody's a winner, except for these girls. It's coming up, and it's the Mad Professor and it's music. And if that ain't mad enough for you, how about this, mountain boarding? Well, indeed, the stressful part of the show is over and done with now as we head to Slams of the Week in association with Ballistics, Wake and Snow, and it's freestyle motocross. Nothing gets the ladies juiced up more than freestyle motocross and Clay Aitken. Sadly, all we have for you tonight is freestyle motocross. Oh, yeah. You only hope that one of these guys is Clay Aitken or related to him. That guy. Invincible. The Carnage, Ballistics, Wake and Snow Slams of the Week. Now, from the ridiculous to the sublime, from the carnage to the couture, it is A True Faith, the new issue of Pulp. It is out. It investigates religion, Lord of the Rings, and everything that you will ever need to know culturally. Pulp magazine. Yes, indeed, PlayStation 2 now taking us away to the music place where we meet the Mad Professor, who was in Auckland recently to teach at a Red Bull production seminar. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the Mad Professor, he has been involved in almost everything in beat music, including working with Lee Scratch Perry and remixing the classic No Protection album from Massive Attack.
I mean, the great thing about No Protection is that it was like a very big record for a very big record company. I mean, when it was released, the same day it was released in London is the same day I was getting calls from New Zealand, calls from Singapore, calls from Portugal, all to do interviews about this record.
It's like the secret herbs and spices, the 11 secret herbs and spices with KFC. So we know they're there, but we just don't know what they are.
Right. And even the man who make it don't quite know what it is. But all he knows that anytime he cooks, it ends up tasting like that. It's funny, the food analogy works very well with the mixing analogy. The main thing I think, the music of New Zealand, it's not hungry music. It's not hungry and it's not angry. It's very much cool. It sounds like people who are either actually very high or very satisfied. I work with Salmonella Dub and another band from Wellington. What was it? The Fat Freddy's. First mentor, I guess. One of my first mentors. I really like the idea of like the Tamla Motown, Berry Gordy situation, wherein Gordy built the studio and built a label and had different singers, girls, guys, even kids, Smokey Robinson, Stevie Wonder, all coming around. It gets harder and harder to actually spot a producer by his sound. It's one of the best jobs in the world to be paid for doing something that you enjoy and people enjoy.
Now, Red Bull runs these seminars all over the world. We were lucky enough to catch up with two aspiring Kiwi producers who got to sit in with the mad professor. Sophie and Lara, they're on the tally.
Yeah, it was a two-day kind of workshop thing. Well, I thought it would be more kind of like hands-on, but basically it was him talking to us about
the remixing process.
Yeah, and
he strip a song back and reformat it and adding effects to it. And he emailed me.
Really? He texted me
twice. Yeah, my claim to fame. He felt like a big uncle. I gave him a big cuddle and
yeah. It was cool. He said I feel like I've known you for ages, and I was like, yeah, me too. It was really weird. I was like, I could just talk to him like he was just there.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. So even though the big old cuddly bear spent much of his time tuning while he was in New Zealand, he did find some spare time to work with Fat Freddy's Drop and Salmonella Dub. Look forward to those things in the future. Thanks to PlayStation 2 for taking us there. Now we take you to the Gravity Dirt Challenge World Series 2003. Bring on the ladies.
Hey, you're watching Xs Tv.
Yes, we are. Now we're watching your underwear. Oh, I've shamed myself. Oh, ladies' underwear. Domurakato. It's time for the expression session, and free right here is Tom Kirkman.
What do you think of Gravity Hill?
Wicked, really good spot. Perfect, such a beautiful country, and it's just, yeah, it's really nice. Oh yeah, top. It's really good riders over here, definitely. Really good riders.
Now, New Zealand is rapidly becoming a hub for mountain boarding, and Tom Kirkman was one of the many internationals here for the Gravity Dirt Challenge World Series 2003.
I was right where you were before you reached the phone. I know right down where you're looking down on me, and I'm looking up at you, and I'm thinking to myself, let me just speak close. Explain to me, I talk to me, with all you do is point at me. It's such a misery, yeah, it's impressive all the obstacles you live, but it's an honor that you take the next step.
So as with any new sport, mountain boarding is taking off and growing exponentially year by year. The style's getting better and more people are taking it up. We will have Half Pipe, Border X and Big Air next week on the show. Till then, it's adios to the mountain boarders. Now it's finals time in our XS Clips competition, a chance for you to vote for the best moment of 2003. Send XS TV space A to 333 for the Danny Way clip. Or if you believe that Nick Franklin competing at the X Fighters in 2003 was the supreme moment, text XS TV space B to 333. It's between the two, Danny Way, XS TV space A, Nick Franklin, XS TV space B. Send them to 333. Will it be Danny or the Kiwi Nick Franklin? One of you lucky texters will win this massive prize pack. Yes, indeed, you, my loyal, devoted masters, will decide the supreme moment of 2003 in the Vodafone Xs Tv Clips competition. Coming up next, Dark Star Battalion. Brand new skateboarding for you. And we head off to Spain, España for surfing. It's finals time. Bling up! I'm on the telly. Now, for years, I've been trying to exclude you people from the show, but Chopper, you just keep sending in the clips. I call it your 15 seconds of fame, your 15 seconds of pain. We call it NADS. This week on The Big Show, Heath Patterson. And ladies, even though he looks kind of dashing like a young Carlos Spencer, in the next 20 or so seconds, you're going to learn a lot about Heath Patterson. I've watched the Discovery Channel, and they have lab rats that learn that the electric shock is bad for you. Heath Patterson is no lab rat. That is ice on top of concrete, and he just keeps going. There he goes again. Oh. So please join with me, ladies and gentlemen, and put your hands together for snowboarding's tribute to the Football Kings. He's invincible. That's 2003 1/103 Wellington Street, Ponsonby, Auckland. Get those videos cranking. Of course, we have a massive prize pack to give away at the end of the year to the best NADS. We're going to decide that very soon. Every single NADS entry will go on the draw for that. Exciting. Tonight's profile from Fox Greatest Hits is Mike Sinkmars. He's a good old-fashioned boy, not like those crusty demons, dirty car blowing up. Naked lady, guys. Michael's the kind of freestyle motocrosser you could take home to your parents. Well, not me, because I'm a boy.
Thinking of a master plan. Cause ain't nothing but sweat inside my head. So I dig into my pocket, all my money spent. So I get deeper, but still coming up with lint. So I start my mission, leave my residence. Thinking how could I get some dead presidents? I need money. I used to be a stick-up kid, so I think of all the devious things I did. I used to roll up, roll up, roll up. I used to roll up, roll up. I used to roll up. This is a hole up. Ain't nothing funny. Stop smiling. We still don't nothing move but the money. But now I learn to earn cause I'm righteous. I feel great, so maybe I might just search for a 9 to 5. If I strive, then maybe I'll stay alive. So I walk
Oh my God. Every single time they come up with something bigger and better. Lord Jesus, Sinkmars, over the house. Number one, freestyle motocross, Mike Sinkmars. Put your hands together. Now for all those punters out there that couldn't make it to the LOTR premiere, here's a little premiere of our own. It's Dark Star Battalion. Skateboarding. Brand new from the kids at Dark Star. You would have thought with all the money in skateboarding they would have afforded some colour video, but not to be. Get out there, get involved. Of course, the AST is going on over summer. Get involved in skateboarding, compete, go watch them compete, put your hands together, enjoy it. Go out there and get Dark Star Battalion. Just a reminder, we've got the skateboarding t-shirt to give away. All you've got to do is join the XS Club. Simply text XS Space Club to 33555 from any mobile network. You will be in to win. We will reply and tell you about a range of giveaways and discounts on a whole range of goods. It's pretty exciting. It's free to join. The ladies will love you.
Rule number one, never poke an angry wildcat with a stick.
This is going to be good. I like rule number one. I gotta remember that.
Watch again. The Ranger panics and the window sticks. Now it's the leopard's turn to do the poking.
Billabong Pro from Mundaka, Spain. Now it's the Slater's turn to do the poking. And by poking I mean surfing, and by surfing I mean regulating West Australian Taj Burrows. Now Burrows looked like he was going to do well at times, but he never really took control of Slater. And ultimately he would need a 9.3553 to beat Slater by the time the buzzer went. Look at him go. Ladies, you know what they say about bald men.
This one's
Yeah, I think someone has to comment on the wetsuit. But apparently it's by Karen Walker.
I think Andy made a little prophecy at the beginning of the contest. He said, I think he said to Sarge that I was going to go on and win. So thank you, Andy. It's great. I mean, it puts me, Andy, and Taj all right together. I think it's just exciting for the tour and I think for each of us.
Meanwhile, Andy Irons was somewhere off in the distance crying. And everyone spilled champagne on Kelly and everyone was happy. It was off to Brazil next. We'll have that in upcoming weeks. No, just throw the wetsuit in the water, you idiots! Nothing like getting drunk and going for a swim. Hey, I won! Thanks to Maura for taking us there.
Honey, if this World Cup debacle's taught me anything, it's that it's not about winning or losing. It's about not playing rugby at all. And instead getting out there and surfing or skating or doing whatever you want to do. We're on the web, xs.net.nz. Get out there. Enjoy your world. We'll be back next week. Until then, you're a part of an army. Let's take over the world. You're a part of an army. Let's take over the world. Spirit fingers.
Mum reckons I look like David Copperfield. Thanks to Mauro for helping bring us the show in action. Sports and music wouldn't be the same without PlayStation 2. And I couldn't thank everyone without thanking Nokia because they gave me a 3650 to connect to the ladies with. And of course, thanks to Vodafone.
Oh, g'day, I'm Mark.
And I'm Otis.
And you might remember us from such television shows as Mo Show.
We're back, on air.
That's right, Tuesday nights at 10 o'clock on TV2.
Thanks for watching The Big Show on TV2. Everyone's invited back to my house for meatloaf. But before then, let's watch Catch a Fire with Colour Me Life. Meatloaf.
I'm coming directly for you. I'm coming. Ooh, whatever you want, girl, I've got it. Whatever you need, girl, I've got it for you. 'Cause it's alright when you're feeling low. Yes, it's alright. Honey, don't let go. Yes, it's alright. Whatever you're missing, I'll find it. Whatever you're wishing, I'll make it come true. 'Cause it's alright when you're feeling low. Yes, it's alright. Honey, don't let go. Yes, it's alright. You know you color me life. You color me thinking. Color them cool. And if you're feeling alright, then why are we waiting? Color them cool. But you know, whatever you're drinking,
This has been a product of Excess Sugar Pussy.